Alrighty, how you doing? So we got a minute and whatever second wait. Kara, the reason that is, explain that to you, is because people used to go on, like, when they would be on official servers that was owned by the game company, you could take your character to a different map or whatever. So they would, like, players would take their character to a different server and move it to where, maybe like where a base was. So they could be inside the base when they went back to this certain server. If you left a server, they would give it time. You know what? I'm gonna stop explaining. I'm sorry. I'm still a little drunk, but I just got done eating. But once I'm sober, I'll explain it to you. But everything's good, and here we go. So, I wanted to do an official server for you. And you know what? I want you to skip 10 to 20 seconds into this video. When I say now, that's when I want you to do it, okay? I want you to do it now. Okay. You're honestly good now if you're listening to me. Yep, here we go. And I told you I was gonna try to teach you, like, kind of like, or just show you the basics, I guess. So you can see there's a town like kind of like this way, and that's the most closest. Oh yeah, we're gonna go that way. And then after we're gonna head over this way, because this is more like a neighborhood. And if I have to get up at a certain point, that it takes me a second, just know it's Lucy. It really is just Lucy. I mean, her dumbass, dude. I mean, oh my god. Oh, I know exactly where we're at. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know exactly where we're at. And we'll put this ski mask on for now. Yeah, I'll take that too. Yeah, no, hell yeah. I do want to take the t-shirt because we can make it into wrap. Like bandages, I guess. Oh, hell yeah. Why the fuck am I not able to pick? There we go. So we're going to check all these houses. Perfect. And perfect. So I'll turn this back on. So you can see that my food and my water are low. We don't need that right now. We'll check those because I don't know if I have. Yeah, no, I like this hunting. Yeah, I thought so. Sorry, give me a second. Well, I already got so much good gear. So, a real quick rundown here, Kara. So what you want to find right at the spawn, like I did, is you want to find food right here and water. And I'll show you the water later, but food is most important. Ammo and like weapons and stuff like that is also very important. But even once you obviously get yourself gear, other players are a threat. So you want to get yourself, like gear to protect yourself from them, but also, like, I don't know how to explain that. But since we've searched all these houses, and I know there's a town that direction, but I also know there's one in that direction too. I can't remember if they're the same town or not, but I think they are. Okay. So, yeah, I know exactly where we are. So, let me fight this zombie. I'm gonna go fight this other zombie, and I'm gonna show you their moves for you to understand. So, what you want to do is come block them and walk back. There was a lag there. Hit them, and then when they do that, the down hit them again, and then again, and then again, with a power hit. And there you go. And for like PlayStation, it's the left L2, and you can hold it back and walk back with the L3 stick. Right? Like just like this. And once they do that downward hit, you're gonna push triangle. That's a power hit. Boom. And for a non-power hit, you're just pressing R2. Okay? So now I'm gonna run for a bit, and I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna run to this town here. I know exactly where we are. I can't remember the town name, but this town right here. But yeah, I'm gonna go to that town. And we'll take the small stone, but let's run there, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Or I guess you, Kara. That's who this video is mostly for, and I'll explain more as I sober. I'm sorry, but yeah. One thing I did want to bring up is those. You see those little arrows that move every time I move? Right on the left side of the character stick that moves. See? Moves, it moves. It's there, not. Now it is. I keep moving and now it is. That's how much sound you're making. Like, just so you know. The person that's running is just you on the left side, and the little bar is your, kind of like pretty much your stamina bar. And then on the right side, the water bottle looking thing, and the food thing that's yellow right now That's your food and your water. In the middle of that, that's white. That's your temperature. After that is your blood, how much blood you have. And after that is your health. Just so you know. So I'm going to run more into this town, find some stuff, and then I'll talk to you once I kind of do some stuff. Once I find something more important to talk about. Okay? One thing I did want to say too is if I'm in the town that I think I am, I need to head that direction, and that'll take me to a different town, and then that will take me to a military base that's super close by, which we'll do tonight. And once I get closer to that apartment building right here, that's that big one right there, you see? I'll kind of talk more once I'm there, and I'll explain to you. But as of now, I'm trying to find food and water. So that's what's most important right now. Okay, so let's do that. And then, yeah, I'll come back. So this disinfectant spray is perfect for bandages, like self-made bandages. So what I mean by that is if I take this t-shirt and any other random t-shirt compared to these just bandage, because you spawn with these, and if you find these are perfect, but if you find like a t-shirt like this, then you can take any sharp object, whether it's a knife, screwdriver, it's orange now, boom. I put this in there, it's orange now, boom. It says hunting, hunting knife, craft rags. Then here's what's going to happen. And I'm going to put those back in my hands, and then take this spray that we just found right here, and combine them. And now we're disinfecting them. So if I run out of the clean bandages while I'm bleeding, you see that? Now I can wrap these on my wound, and I won't get sick. I won't get an infection because now they're clean. If that makes sense. Okay? Perfect. And same thing, just like right here. Now, since this is a raincoat as well, I believe I can make an armband. Yep. Rags. Yep. Armband. Yep. And now I want to do a black armband. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. So that's what we're gonna do. Is a black armband, and it makes a ton. But we don't need to. Now here we go. Here's my armband. There we go. It's this black armband. Okay. So I've been wandering for too long. I want to get water before I die. I guess before it turns red. Sorry, I got hiccups right now. We just found a meat tenderizer, so nothing really crazy. Oh yeah, no, okay. I know exactly the town I'm in. Yep. So if I head this direction, just straight, there'll be a clean water fountain. I know that's where I want to go. And then the military base. That's a flag. I don't need a flag. And what you can do with flags is make them into armbands, or you can take them, and once you make a base, you can bring that flag up above your base, so it's like almost like your own personal, flag. But I don't need that. Like just as of now at least. And here's the hospital, which is important. You should check every hospital. And cars always will spawn food. Okay, nothing. What is that? Whatever. Nope, nothing. You know, bitch. What the fuck is going? So someone put a bear trap, right there, and then I passed out. I mean, I'm good as dead. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So we're gonna respawn and redo everything. Okay. This little ball right there, that's where we're gonna head. I don't know the exact town, but that's where we're gonna head. It's this ball. Bro, it's too early for this shit. I just spawned in. Why the fuck am I gonna be able to hear wolves? Are those wolves coming after me? Alright, we're gonna go search these houses. If I feel like there's something important to say, then I'll talk. If not, then, you'll hear from me when. Anyway, I love you, Kara. Sorry, I had my thing up. So you didn't hear me. What's gonna happen? I'm getting rid of this pink raincoat that I just had on right here. I'm using this yellow one because it reminds me of you. But also, since my random character is now a female, it also reminds me of you. So in this roleplay session, I'm gonna almost play it as if it was you in this video, like or in this section or whatever. You know, since I have mine and then you, and we're trying to find each other. If that makes sense, that's the roleplay I'm gonna use. Okay, perfect. So now I'm gonna try to find water and food. And when I find all those things, or find something important to talk about, I will. Sweet. Where'd those gloves go? So what gloves are important for really is they'll keep your hands warm, first off. But if you skin any animal, it won't make your hands bloody, and then you can still eat that meat that you skinned from that animal and cooked, and you won't get sick because the blood on your hands won't be on your hands. Obviously, it'll be on the gloves. And I'll show you later, like after when I hunt an animal, if that makes sense. But yeah. Perfect. So yeah, there should be a fountain. I'll show you up here, but there should be one right up there. I think I'm in the town that I'm in. There we go. Oh, what the fuck? I see. So here's how my character looks now. Kind of cool, yeah, right? And I'll explain here in a second what that was that I picked up. The can that was right there. So this fountain right here is in almost every town. And it's really the only way you can ever get a clean water source that doesn't make you sick unless you have a few certain bottles. But really, this is the only way for you to get clean water that doesn't make you sick and will kill you. Sorry, I have the hiccups again. Now, if you look at the right side of my screen where the water is, you'll see some 3 arrows going up. Okay. What you want to do is until there's a belly, little, whatever you want to call it, right next to the water, that's when you're good. That's when you're good to stop drinking out of this. So let's just do that. We're going to keep drinking until we see that sign. And we're going to drink a little bit, just a little bit more. We'll do 2 more drinks. 1. And that was a bomb going off. 3. Okay, we're going to do 4. Now, this right here is what I was talking about with the stomachache thing. And now my water went up. So now I got a few cans of food. But I don't want to use that axe because depending on what you use for food, to open a can at least, that's what'll give you the least amount of food compared to the most. So like if I had a perfect, so like a knife, so see like if I use this kitchen knife to open any of these cans, I'll get more out of these cans to eat than if I use, let's say, this axe, per se. Also, fuck that hoe. We're not going to keep this hoe. Yeah, fuck you, fireman hoe. Ooh. So if I head in this direction and I keep following this road, this will lead me into a bigger town named Gleniska. And Kara, that's where my base was. Since I'm on like a different kind of server, you won't see the base I built or like what's left of it really, since this is just a first person only official server. But sometime when I'm in just like a normal server that's unofficial, I'll show you. So let's go in here. Let's check this place. I think I was literally just in here, wasn't I? And I want to open these. I like the baked beans, so we're going to open the baked beans. And honestly, if this fills me up enough, we can just head straight to Gleniska, and I won't worry too much about everything. Let's eat this. So, okay, I have a stomachache again. We're gonna check a few more houses before I guess we necessarily leave this town. Before we go to Gleniska. See what we can find, and then we'll just head straight to Gleniska. Perfect. So you see this? How there's a can opener? I will get more food if I combine these two out of the can opener. Okay. Than I would if I used a knife or even example a fucking axe. Okay. Also, I think I just heard a sheep. So it sounded like there was a sheep nearby, and I want to watch slow so I can see if I can hear it again. It wouldn't be in this town, it'd be out here. Hmm. So there's boots. That's good. I'll take those. I want to search these two last houses before I leave this town. But wasn't I literally just fucking in here? Or was this something else? Alright, Farah. This town will take a little bit, not super long, but it'll take a bit. So just, I'm gonna throw up the headset. I'm not gonna talk unless I have to until I get there. So go do what you need to do. You know, go do whatever. We're gonna check this house and then we're gonna keep walking on this trail. But just kind of pay attention. But yeah, until we get to Gleniska, I'm not gonna talk. So yeah, go and do what you need to do. That was awful timing, and I really hope you're watching. But look, water bottles like this, right, are important because since we found this water bottle, like just right here, we don't know what the fuck is in it, if it's clean water or not. So what you want to do is dump it out. Okay. Now, remember what I was telling you earlier about the fountains, the wells, or whatever you'd like to call them? That's where you want to fill them up at, these water bottles. So there's one in this town, Gleniska, that I've been yapping about for a bit, and I'll show you once we get closer and how you do that. But, yeah. Now we're going to keep walking, and I hope you are able to go do something now real quick while while this is playing, and I'll let you know when. So, thank you. So I could go that way, where I'm looking, where those little town buildings are, and yes, it would make it quicker. But there are roadblock right up here, or sometimes it has good, not good loot, but decent loot for spawning in. So let's go look up there. And there are zombies. And honestly, Gleniska is a pretty busy town, and I don't want to alert anyone, so we're going to use this axe to fight the zombies. Come here, you dumb bastard. Yeah, up here, you keep going, and there'll be a couple early buildings for Gleniska. That's where I got in that big one gunfight at Kyle's, if you remember that. You dumb bastard, don't you fucking hit me. Someone's been here, he's like soon. I don't know how soon. God fucking damn it. It's really dumb for me to just stay here. I already shot my gun. And my gun didn't do fucking anything. It just missed. So if people wanted to, that were like higher progress than me and played this on on their certain character for longer, unlike me, I mean, they could easily just come kill me and take whatever they wanted from me. Kara, I'm sorry. I feel like I was too drunk to like really explain if I said I would. So tomorrow or today, I will try to make like a different video where I'm more sober and everything. I'm gonna make this video unlisted, so it's just for you, like just so you can watch it instead of being like public. I mean, all these videos are just for you, but I want you to know that. I'm gonna show you my base. Oh God. So this was my base. But since we're in a first-person server only, you won't see like the walls and everything I have. But next time I'm in a server where I can go first and third, I will take a video and kind of show you that. But for now, Kara, if I were you, I would just skip. But I am sorry that I didn't say much or teach you much. I feel like I was too intoxicated to really do that. But since it's so late right now, tomorrow night I will try to do better. But I still want to keep this recorded so you can go and watch if you wanted to, just for like shits and giggles or whatever. I'm sure you'll find something funny and something to joke about. But Kara, I love you. I hope you have a good night. And I will make a video for you tomorrow where I'll do a little bit better and we can, etc. So thank you. I love you. Good night.